energy. I want some energy. Oli, oli, oli. Jeez, it's absolutely good, you know.
Say no more, play by. Run the chop. It's just man them from long time for the man them. I put my neck on the line, we don't shop work, neither Bobby, but everything's fine. Ankles G, me and the man them, we get M's all the time. When we go shopping by the latest design, that's mine. Heartless Crew, we bought the whole shop. Shopkeeper bought that we in the
know all these barbers right now, so you don't know what are the days, all about peace and pump positivity. You don't know.
And I'm waiting, I can't wait no longer. Waiting, I can't wait no longer. Hey, check it, yo, I gave them. Well, lady, hand in the waist, one up your bumper. Call your friend, I'll call my spa. Wish your skirt will drive fast.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the award-winning platform for the UK scene, Urban History X, your DJ, your presenter, original Memzee, and we're here for Chapter 2. Big massive thank you to everyone that supported and viewed, liked, commented on the Big Nasty first episode. As you'll know, man like Memzee just recently got married. Been away from the scene for a little. I had to definitely, you know, spend some time with the missus and the family to get your priorities right. But we are back here in our hometown in North London, North Finchley, No Limits Barbers. We're here in the building for Chapter 2 of hashtag In the Barber's Chair. And I think it's the right reason to bring a legend into the barber chair to find out the ins and outs about his music career, him being a father, him being a businessman, him being an icon in the UK industry, the legendary, a.k.a. Ricky, a.k.a. Superstar, a.k.a. the father, a.k.a. the one and only legendary Bushkin is in the place. How you doing, brother?
Nah, I'm good, man. Big up Memzee. You done Urban History X. Big, massive shouts out to No Limit Barbers right now. The place is looking plush. I'm about to go home and get my sleeping bag. Yeah, the place is looking crisp. Trust me, if you're ever visiting North London, Finchley, you need to come and stop here. You understand? I'm not even going to gas it up too much, but the place is hard. You need to come and visit. Straight like that. You get me?
So what do you think out of, like, you've been amazed. You walked in, and what was your eye catcher right now for you as a customer?
You know what? First things first, it's like very bright and very airy, and the place looks clean, it's fresh, it feels new. You can almost smell the paint on the walls, and it's fresh, and then it's got it's like I said, it's the owner. It's got like a plush look with an urban twist, that with the graffiti on the walls and stuff like that, and then it's got some little touches, you understand, with the things getting made with the tools and stuff like that. Just little peculiar things, the remote control cars, you understand, and then you got the hashtags on the wall. It's the small things that always make the big difference, man. And yeah, man, this place, it ticks all the boxes still. PlayStation over there, you get me? Xbox. The Xbox, well, you see, that's how long I was about to say they need a Super Nintendo. If they get the Super Nintendo, I'm definitely moving in. SNES, old school Mario Kart, you won't get me out of this place.
Let's talk about the old school now. Let's talk about where it all started for the Heartless Crew and Bushkin. Break it down, because this interview is going to be very emotional. I'm going to hit you with people that the viewers want to hear, because there's been a lot of madness that's happened for the Heartless Crew and in your career as an artist, as a solo artist at the moment. But let's break it down. Question one, how did the Heartless Crew start?
All right, it goes right back to like secondary school, early first and second year secondary school. Like, there was a man in my school who was just a bad man when it came to music, you understand? His name was Fonti, you understand? That was his AKA name, you understand? Bad man, everything, just so musical, you understand? And like my brother, I've got an older brother who's 4 years older than me. He had a sound system, basically. So I used to be always, I was into music, but I used to go in his room and play with his decks and stuff like that. And he had a sound, and this one day, I don't know why I got that buzz, and I went to Fonti, you understand, and said, Fonti, let's start a sound, a youth sound, basically. That's what they were called there, youth sound systems. And Fonti he was all over it. And yeah, and it was as simple as that. That was the beginning. There was another guy in my class, Ogwan, big shout out to Ogwan. He was like Brainbox, like, you understand? The man was just one of them clever, smart kids, you understand? But it was a bad man still as well, you get me? I give him a little tap on the shoulder as well. I said, yeah, come involved as well. And that was the beginning of the Heartless Crew. I mean, they had a real humble beginnings. People don't even know. This is long before we even met Mo. and like quite a few other people who joined and dropped off. You understand? This was the beginning. Me, Fonti, and Ogwan, who we called Black Boots. You understand? Yeah. That was the beginning. Messing about, youth centres, so forth.
How did the name Heartless Crew come about?
Again, like I'm just one of those guys, innit? Like I'm just that guy certain times. So, like we had a few different names first. Them times it was all about the sound systems at the time had wicked names. Everyone, Kilimanjaro, Black Mafia. Then there was sounds over here, Black Cat, Poison, Rare. So we had a couple names first. We had Destruction. This is before Heartless. We had Destruction and we had Wicked Intention. And then again, one day, I don't know what happened, I must have bumped my head and I come to school and said to Fonti, yo, wow, let's change our name to Heartless Crew. And then from then, it stuck. Even then, that name at the time, this is early 90s, was just a bad man name. Like, there was nothing sounding like that at the time. You understand? And even to today, there's still nothing. It stands by itself still, man.
So Heartless Crew was invented. Then, like you just stated, like Mighty Moe wasn't, he wasn't there. So how did Mighty Moe get involved within the Heartless Crew?
Okay, so this is that we've gone through secondary school now, tagging up back of buses, playing at little house parties, doing all that kind of local stuff, youth centres. So we've gone to college now, and I went Southgate College. I went and Fonti and Ogwan went to North London College, City and Islington College. Yeah, so them and Mo was in their college. I think in about the second year of college, them obviously knew Mo, but then Ogwan, who was more academic at this time, yeah, and so me and Fonti was more the vibes. We was like the West Indian background. Ogwan was of like African background. His parents were a bit more strict.
Get the stick out kind of stuff.
You know, his family's lovely, you understand? But obviously, he was just more academic from the beginning, from when we met him, you understand? So then he wanted to kind of pull out and go down the more academic road. So him pulling out, he brought Mo in. You understand? He was a guy who kind of brought Mo in. And at time, it was him and Mo both in the sound. Mo, as well, just so people know, was a bad man hip-hop DJ. Like, tough bedroom DJ. He could do scratching. He had all the records. He had, like, a wealth of knowledge about music, like, unheard of. He knew all the hip-hop artists. Just knew everything about music. Who produced this, whatever. So he's come into the sound. He was like a bad man bedroom DJ, hip-hop, scratching, all that kind of stuff. Then they had the real confidence at the time, you understand, and Ogwan kind of had a bit of know-how, you understand, and was kind of schooling Mo on certain things, and Mo was schooling him, so they were working a bit together. But then the more Ogwan slipped out, the more Mo slipped in, basically, and then Ogwan dropped out and Mo dropped in. But there was other man as well, prior to this as well, prior to Mo coming, there was the next man's called Rudy and Major. They were both MCs. They were the actual MCs of Heartless Crew. This is all the early days. And these are the actual predecessors of me and Mighty Moe. People don't know this. It's Rudy and Major. They were the first MCs. And then Bushkin and Mighty Moe came after. We, in a way, learned from those two guys. You get me?
So the Heartless Crew has been now invented. Yeah. Let's talk about the Heartless anthem. How did that create an impact? Do you think that was the icing off the cake now to introduce the Heartless Crews to the mass? Or while you were entertaining the mass in the raves, did you lot feel that you needed an anthem or a stamp? How did that Heartless Crew anthem come about?
Again, it's very organically, yeah. Like, I was always on that, like, how can I say, the world's not enough for me, you understand? So the time when we was caning it, I said to the man, you know what, we need to buy a studio, you understand? And we was making peas at the time, good peas, you understand? And we ended up buying a studio, you understand? And putting that in the house and stuff like that. And we had loads of different tunes and vibe prior to that one day, yeah? In fact, we had the rhythm got made. One day I was just left in the studio by myself and I started playing around. And Fonti will tell you that I actually made the Superglue Riddim, but I will say Fonti made the Superglue. I, again, started it. I'm good at starting things. So I was just in the studio messing around. I said, I started playing it on the keys. And Fonti come in. And I said, yo, Fonti, come and hear this, fam. Fonti come in now. and listening, he said, "Go play it again," and I kept playing it. But Fonti, again, where he's musical, he understands music. He was like, "Well, you know, it's wrong, but it's right. It's wrong, but there isn't actually any right or wrong to music." Basically, he goes, "You're playing it on all black keys. You understand? On the piano, you know, the black keys and the white keys. Obviously, I don't really know because I don't play any piano. You understand? So I'm just playing it on. I'm just playing." And he's like, "Wow, it's all black keys." And I was like, "Wow." He's like, "What do you reckon?" He's like, "Yeah, it's bad still, you know." And I left him with that, and off that, Fonti made the Superglue Riddim. I said, that's how it actually came about. I said, and we've got the Superglue Riddim. Riddim was bad, instrumental, beating, and then again I had some lyrics. And the original Superglue, again, people don't know this. Before the Heartless anthem, there was a Superglue. It was "You can suck our dicks all night long. Nah, 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 this ain't a love song. Heartless Crew, we know where thong. No, Heartless Crew, can't go wrong. We know where thong. Like Beckenham, I won't lick it, but I can stick it." That was more lyrics. "I won't lick it, but I can stick it. I won't lick it, but bad." Tune was mad, but it was nasty. It was all like that, you understand? "Bow and arrow like a cupid, when we fox and got turn them stupid." It was all like that, raw. So again, Fonti was like, "Nah, it's a good thing, but it can't work as our tune where it's too raw, it's too nasty." You understand? And he kind of knocked man back, and then again I went back and I wrote the first verse for Superglue as it still stands now. "It's just me and the man them from a long time." Well, I'll come back with that and show Fonti again. Fonti's like, "Whoa, that's heavy. Love that, rare." And then again, constructed, come with a chorus, wrote the rest of the Mo, wrote his lyrics, Fonti wrote his lyrics, and bam, that was Superglue. Like I said, it's organic. We never really expected it to be. Obviously, when you do this, you never really expect it to last this long and still be thumping up rays. But yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So let's talk about now where it all started for the Heartless Crew. It started in North London, and the whole North London sound within the era of UK garage, there was a lot of crews. We had the Soul Solid Crew, we had the Heartless Crew, we had the Pay As You Go Crew, and at the time, one question I've always wanted to ask you: do you think, as the crew leader and ambassador of the Heartless Crew, do you think that the revival of the UK garage scene was a competition, or was it a stamp to say that we was the best crew?
I mean, I'm not just, that question was a bit long-winded, so I'm not too sure, but I'll just say we was the best crew. Out and out, right. I don't know all these other crews. I don't even know who they are.
Oh, okay. So, okay, elaborate on that. Why do you say that? Is that because it's your pride, or you just the best?
No, right, we was the best. There ain't no, hands down, we was the best. You understand? And I'll just make it clear, obviously, I'm just running joke. Obviously, I do know all the other crews and I big them up and rate them same way. But that we was the first crew. Before Heartless Crew, there weren't no other crew. After Heartless Crew, then all these other, everyone wanted to be a crew and call themselves crew and this, that, and other, which is all good as well because, again, man's just trendsetters, you understand? So it's all love, you understand? But then again, we was innovators, you understand? In what we done, you understand? We come with something different, a different twist, you understand? So to me, we was the best crew. And even to date, yeah, no one hasn't thumped up more raves than us, man. Out of all these crews, you understand? Our legacy lives on, you understand? Forget me saying it, you understand? I'm gonna say it because obviously I'm in it and it's, you understand? I'm gonna carry it to the grave. But forget me saying it, the crowd say it themselves. We were the people's champion, you understand? And the reason we always went out for the people, you understand? We was there for the people, we was there to entertain the people. A lot of other people came about for money, fame, glory, gal, this, that, and the other, you get me? We was there genuinely for the people. When we finish sets and man's meant to go home, we'll be still playing, you understand? If we ain't got another gig, we'll be raving with the people, you understand? Socializing, and you understand? The people could feel us, you understand? So that's why the name kind of lives on the same way.
Let's touch on radio. How did it all start for you guys getting on radio? Because you was a pioneer on Freak FM, you was a pioneer on all these major radio stations. So, but how did it all start musically on radio?
Yeah, again, there's a man who I pay bare homage to from my area, from North London, Swifty, you understand? He's my boss still, and he was running a station with his team, ex-company, called Mission FM, and I linked them. I was used to this and that and the other as well, you understand? And linked him kind of through them things. He happened to be running a radio station. He's like, yeah, come and do a show, you understand? We come up there, I'll never forget the day me, Fonti and Moe come up there. Obviously, we're a sound system. We're used to going and playing at clubs all night long, basically. So we've got like the two 12-inch boxes, big 7-inch box, and record bags. So we've turned up to the radio station with all these bags that we're going to play all night. And that's, as a sound system, that's what you do, because you don't know what you're going to play when. So you bring all your records, you understand? That's the standard. And when we turn up there, I remember Swift and them, and they're cussing us. Wow, what you doing? This is illegal. So it's a pirate radio station. Cuss us off, rare, this, that, and the other. You can't come to here with all these bags, this, that, and the other. Anyway, we played our set, and again, we had bare records. So we're playing R&B, we played Bashment, we played everything, and we played garage, you understand? But when we played garage, it was just turning up, you understand? So we went on for a few weeks, and after the Swift come and said, you know what, you might need to have 2 shows. You have your Wednesday show where you play your mix-up, and you have your I think it might have been Sunday where you just play garage. And that went on for a little while, but the garage was just popping off, basically, you understand? So then it just whittled down, and sooner or later, we just started to play garage, basically, on Mission FM. And kind of that is where everyone got to know Hearts. We was already popular in our area from doing that little girl house parties and stuff like that. But when we hit radio, tapes started to fly around now all over London and started to fly up to Birmingham and stuff like that. And that's when people really got to hear Heartless Crew and kind of know what we're about. So yeah, man, like I said, big love to Swifty, you understand? Because the man, to an extent, put us on the map.
So that's radio out the way. Welcome if you just joined us as well. Bushkin's in the place. Hashtagging it, remember, in the barber's chair. Urban Easter X is the platform. And a big massive thank you to all the sponsors that are involved as well. At the end of the video, you'll see all the sponsors as well. Big massive shouts out to Drew. We're here in the building. Bushkin's in the place, in the barber's chair. And second question that I want to get off my chest. The Heartless Crew created a big massive impact in the music industry. People's hearts still love the Heartless Crew. Then suddenly the Heartless Crew got to a point where things started happening online within the team, and the Heartless Crew broke up.
I thought a bit upset about it, because I thought to myself, nah man, happened. So I was holding that grudge for a long time, thinking myself, know the name. That's why, like, if he wants to leave, he can leave, in it. Me and Bush will still be Heartless Crew and take the thing on, you get me, basically, because Heartless Crew was gone before Moe came in, and should still be going if Moe wants to leave.
Yeah, man. I mean, as they say, all good things come to an end. And I mean, yeah, we all grew up, we matured, you understand, and we started to see things differently. Basically, that's what I'll say. I mean, I've never been the kind of character to wash dirty laundry in public, and although we broke up and it was fairly public, you understand, we always kept things to a minimum, yeah, in-house, you understand, because that's how we grew up, and you understand, that's the style we and the respect we had for each other, you understand. So what I was put it down to, there was a difference, you understand. In fact, it wasn't even Moe himself, I just speak up the things because everything's resolved and whatever now. Moe started to see things different at the time. He was interested in kind of more doing solo stuff and whatnot else, you understand. I don't know, maybe lost the vibe with the heart. In fact, my take on it is people gassing him up. And this is always a killer, you know, with any kind of relationships like this. People from the outside start talking and saying, peeling man's head off and blasting man's head off. Oh, you're the one, you're this, you could do it by yourself. You're rare, this and the other, you're the best, rare, you understand? And man, it depends if you take that stuff on. And if you take it on board, then sometimes more to fool you understand? So, like I said, man's taking on certain things on board. Again, with the respect and love that man have for each other, you understand? It got to the point where man's trying to set a direction. I've always set a direction for the thing. A man's trying to set a direction and come with a new fresh paint of coat. A man wasn't really feeling it, you understand? So at that point there, man said, you know, let's leave it. I mean, there was a few other little things and a couple little wrong-uns what was done, but like I said, I ain't really gonna draw out the thing, you understand? It's unnecessary, you understand? A few little funny bits and bobs was done and whatnot else. Long and short of it, man lost the faith in what we had started basically, and kind of, yeah, man, that's it. But you know what? Just so the fans know, everything's Chris, you know. So you understand? Things happen, man. Go up. Everyone does little things. We've all made mistakes. None of us are perfect. You understand?
Then after all this madness happened, Fonti went online with SBTV, and he opened up his heart about the problem. And like you just said, you know, now everything's all been, you know, it's underneath the pillow now. It's all been signed, sealed, and delivered now. It's all finished. And after that, you decided as Bushkin, as the MC Bushkin from the Heartless Crew, you decided to take a new journey in the path in the music industry, to be this solo artist and people to respect you for who you are. So let's talk about the journey as Bushkin, as the artist now.
Wait, let me backtrack first, because you know what? Fonti done the SPTV thing, so that's out there, so people know what's what. And Fonti is a feelings man, you know. Yeah. So what he said, if people can go and listen to that, because every word what Fonti spoken that was the truth. And Mo even had to come up to him and spud him and say, you know what? I don't really, you understand? That was the truth, you understand? Because Fonti laid it out bare, you understand? I even said to Fonti, you know what, Fonti, don't really bother. But again, every man's a man unto their self, you know. So Fonti wanted to get certain things off his chest, and he felt that it would have been suppressed, and obviously he shouldn't really hold certain things in any way. So he kind of let loose. And again, the way he constructed the lyrics, you can't fault him. It was, you understand? So on point, you understand? What he said was not necessarily my style about going around it, but again, he was hurt. Like Mo, he felt Mo disrespected what we had built, you understand? Which was true, you understand? Like I said to you, Mo wasn't there at the beginning. Let it be known, we embraced Mo and brought him in like equal partners as a family, you understand? So the thing was all of ours, you understand? And obviously, man felt that by Mo doing what he done, he's kind of pulled the rug from underneath our feet, and it's disrespectful. He shouldn't have done that. You understand? Again, two wrongs don't make a right. So Fonti maybe shouldn't have even done that as well. But again, everyone's a man to himself. But what I will say as well, because we must skip a little chapter out. Off the back of that, we done Fab, FAB.
I was going to talk about that.
Yeah, that's right. And I mean, again, just go to show. This is the only reason I want to backtrack and bring that in, is just to make people know this. Heartless Crew is just a name. Yeah, it was never Heartless Crew. It was what we put into the Heartless Crew that made the Heartless Crew what it was. So when Mo done his thing, and I'll just say Mo took the name as his own name, you understand, which was the wrong move. He shouldn't have done this, you understand. When Mo done this, yeah, he kind of thought, I don't know if he did, or I'm not in his own head, but maybe he thought he was going to pull the wool over me in front of his eyes in a way, you understand, and kind of hold us to ransom. And again, I looked at it very diplomatic and I said, you know what, cuz, take the name. Because it's not the name, it's what we put into the name. It's the energy we put into the name. So you can call man anything, you can call man Mirror, but it's what you put into Mirror, you understand? That's what's going to make Mirror, you understand? And that's what made Heartless. So when man bandoola the name, I said, yo, take the name, fam. It's nothing, you get me? It's just a name. So when man done that, man was like, raw. And then man's in limbo now, because you've got a name, but you're not that name anyway. You can't do nothing with the name, because the people know the name to be what the name is. All three of the man's them, you understand? And people who know it further back know that you weren't even there in the beginning of the name. So you should never even contemplate doing that, you understand? Because it's a liberty. But then when man say, you know what? Take the name, cuz.
So what made you decide to make FMB, which was, if you don't know what it means, it stands for Fonti and Bushkin?
Yeah. Again, what made me do it was what Mo done with the name. That would never have came out if Mo had not done what he done with the name. Because Mo should have done diplomatic. He says, you know what, you used to run with Heartless, I'm going to go and do my own solo things. You understand? That's what man should have already done. But obviously man tried to bandoola the name. And then obviously that's when I said, wow, you think you're pulling the wool over man's eyes like that? You understand? Man, just come with a new name, Fonti and Bushkin, you understand? It's simple as that. Then you can't really, it's like checkmate now. You understand? Like, wow, what can you do? You understand? Because you've got a name. And on top of that, you've got bare hate mail, because people who know and respect and love this name ain't loving what you're doing at the moment. You understand? So again, you got a lot of backlash i.e. from Fonti, but from the rest of the mans, from all our friends, we've grown up. And some people who've grown up, and a lot of man want to lick him down and things like this. And I have to say to mans, nah, it's family, same way, you understand? Because this is family, these things happen in family, you understand? So yeah.
Wow. Interesting. Into the life of Bushkin. So after the FMB, when did you decide to, you know, become Bushkin? Because the FMB went on for a while. Then did you decide to say to yourself and Fonti say, I'm ready to be this solo artist now?
Yeah, again, it ran its course. And you know what is, again, like I say, Fonti is my brother, you know, I know him inside out, and the man is a feelings man, he's a real, genuine guy, and he never got over the fact of what happened with Heartless Crew, because that is it was all of our dream. I'm a bit more like, everything's water on a duck's back to me, you know, so that's how I am as a person, you understand? I'm going to get up and like, no matter what happened, I'm going to get up on this dust off and I'm moving again, kind of, but not everyone's the same. And man took that blow very difficult, because obviously man's put in like 10, 15 years of service to something, and then for that to be just taken like that in a flash, the dream shattered, it's hard, you understand, for man to take off. A lot of the man said to me like, B, what are you doing? If you like take the name back, and if I want to obviously strong arm the thing, I can do that, but I'm trying to say to man, I've changed, I'm not really into all that anymore, so I ain't gonna be bullying someone for something. It don't make sense. But in a way, man's looked at that and in a way never respected it, what I'm saying, in a way, you understand? Because they're saying, wow, how are you going to let man take the name? And you're not doing nothing about it, you understand? So man lost a bit of respect maybe, you understand? I assume. And I'm saying I'm not trying to bully man to lick man down, to get named back and to do all this.
The way you're talking about it, Bush, you was hurt. What kind of anger did you have when all this was going on in your life with the whole Heartless Crew?
I mean, a part of me just want to lick man down, innit? But it ain't really about that, because the violence don't really solve nothing again, you understand? Man's grown up, so man ain't gonna just be licking down people. You're gonna end up licking down everyone, you know them styleless. So obviously man's upset again. I just put it down to this. Fonti said it the best in his F64. People go and check that out, because he said, you build up a house, you bring a man into your house, feed the man, look after the man, and then the man run away with the deeds for your house. You understand? You're gonna be upset, you understand? Obviously I'm upset, and on top of that, it's like I'm getting a lot of earache from man saying, why are you gonna let man do that and this, that and the other? You understand? When man's if man really want a strong arm, man's, you understand? So that there is even more piercing, you understand? I'm obviously upset, you understand? And I'm trying to say, man still do these things in a different way, you know, big man thing now, you understand?
Let's talk about it. The artist now. Bushkin, the artist. It's been going for what, 2 years now? 2 years now as an artist now?
Yeah. About 2 years, yeah, just under 2 years maybe.
And you've collaborated with loads of UK artists. But the most important thing that I want to get off my chest, back in the day, there was a big, massive garage rave. Heartless Crew was in the building. Soul Solid Crew was in the place. And I've always wanted to ask you this question, as much as with friends and with family, but there was a time when I think it was Mega Man. He put a big rave on and there was a clash. What happened? I really want to know the truth, because recently Mega Man has opened up on this new platform and he said this and that, blah, blah, blah. And I want you to talk to me about it, because there's always going to be two sides to the story. So what was your side of the story of what happened on that day?
So we've been put on a flyer, yeah. We ain't been booked. Again, it was like Soul Solid v Heartless, Freak FM v Delight FM, yeah. 2001, I think this was. So anyway, we've been put on this flyer. We ain't booked. We've done another booking. I can't remember where that was. And man said, I said to them, I said, you know what? Well, let's go there and collect some peas, because they just use my name. That was the man's style. If man is trying to use my name, man will go to places and collect peas. You get me? So we've gone there now, we've slipped in. This time we're all with our girls and things like that. You understand? There's a good group of us. You understand? But it's mixed boys and girls. You get me? Same way, we've come in and we've gone upstairs in the balcony. So we're in the rave, But the social in them, man, they don't actually know we're in the rave.
What venue was it?
This was Camden Palace. Again, it was North London, you understand? So it's hometown, home territory, you understand? So anyway, we've slipped into the rave. Mans don't know we're in there, but we ain't even got our records. Our records in the car, you understand? So we just come there to collect peas, see what the rave's saying. The rave's jam, boom, boom, boom. Anyway, like, we're in there and everyone's running up to us. Like, raw, ain't you man gonna clash? Where? The man have been calling you out all day, where? Because obviously I don't think they expect us to come, because they ain't booked us. They never expect us to come anyway, you understand? They're not expecting man to be so brazen. But every 2 minutes we're getting someone come up to us, raw, cause ain't you man gonna clash? Them man are doing this, them man are saying this, raw, you understand? And this time we've parked us right at the top, kind of out of the way of everything and everyone, but we're still getting people coming up to us. So I said, Charlie, you know what, Fonts? Grab the records, you understand, from the car, you get me? So Fonty's grabbed them.
So it wasn't about a money thing then, it was about listening.
It's pride now, because obviously people are coming up to us, we're in North, you understand, and people are coming up to us repeatedly, like, wow, these men are running it up, like, these men are keep on calling man and saying this, that, and the other, you understand? And we're just there easy, wherever we get, we're just easy, you understand? We've already done our work for the night. So anyway, man said, wow, Fonts, grab the records, because, channel, you hit me? Might have to turn over a sound quickly, you hit me? So we're just on standby, and we've come back, and again, we're airing one or two little things, you hit me? So anyway, this is the funniest part about the rave, yeah? We're at the top of the balcony, and it's like, someone's obviously clocked us being in there and told the man them on stage. But remember, we're watching it like, as an audience from the top, we're seeing the stage crystal. So you see, it's so funny, man, can remember crystal clear. You see a man go to one of the man's them, like say they're all in a row on the stage, and you see a man, you understand? And yeah, it's like, oh, Heartless in the building, where, and you see it go along the line, and then you see them all scanning, like, to see where we're at, you get me? Anyway, so we said, fuck it, you know what? Come we go down there, you understand? We've gone, you understand? Remember, this time it's hostile, you understand, on the stage. The stage is jam anyway, it's hostile, you understand? So we've come up there, Fonty's fought his way to get on the decks, where, you get me? He put on one tune, you understand? From people see us anyway, you understand? The place started to go wild, you understand? It's North London as well, you get me? Fonty's gone on, Fonty's put on one tune, I've come on, amped it up, you understand? The place has gone mad, you understand? Obviously, we're all on the stage. At some like little kick off on the stage, you understand? Like some, it's just like quick seconds, like, you understand? I'm chatting some lyrics. I remember Mo chatting some lyrics, and Mo had Nucino like, kind of on his head or in his face. I can't remember exactly. I think I had it on his head and was chatting the lyrics. And you understand? The place was getting mad, cuz it's just one of them things. It's North London. Even the people who come from South London was on our side. It was the whole rave, you understand? But them time that we had the crowd, you understand? Them man, there was a bit audacious to try that, you understand? And they're not really built like a sound thing like that. Like how we're ready. We've got the man had this. We're not coming to clash. But the tune Fonty drawed, what was the first tune? I think I can't remember the first tune, but it was a reggae tune Fonty dropped. I like the sound. I get that. I think it's already step. I think it might have been already step or one of them tunes there. But again, we just had these things in our bag naturally. We've come from sound system, so we're ready to draw cars on a boy any which way. You hit me? Yeah. So yeah, that night the man got flattened. And you know the wickedest thing about this story? The whole thing was filmed. And Mega Man, I know you've got the video, you know, but he won't bring it out. Mega Man won't bring it out because we had the video ourselves, and you see. All what I'm saying, when you see the man's lying up on the stage and you see it go from Chinese whispers, all that's on the video, crystal clear. You understand? We had the video. So one of the craziest things in the whole Heartless thing is because we had this video, we watched it at Ray-Bans one time. We come out and the video's vanished. It's like, I don't know what happened. It's amazing. Up to this day, we don't know what happened. It's like the video vanished. Either someone clapped it or whatever, but we ain't got it anymore. So, Mega. You understand? Mega, bring it out, and forget what I'm saying, and forget what he's saying. The thing is actually videoed, VHS, them thing there, it's taped, you get me, so.
I'm happy now, that's come off. It's one question because I'm always hearing about certain people, what happened with the Heartless Crew and the Soul Solid Crew, and it was nice to hear it, in the flesh as well. Yeah. Right, it's that time now where you're gonna be sitting down, you're gonna be relaxing. Yeah. Mr. Drew is going to shape you up. He's going to give you a massage, whatever you want to do. But I just want to say personally, Bush, no, man, big up. Thank you.
Big up Urban History X. You know what? I got to just make the announcement officially now, you know, because the word's buzzing around on the streets.
I was gonna ask you that as well before. I was gonna ask you. Rumors were going round that the one and only, the legendary MC, the rumors are going around. You're coming back as an MC. Is that correct?
Yeah, you know what? I had to step up into the game back again, you know. Big up shouts to UK Garage Fest Massive and everyone that was at the UK G Fest, you know. Like, people have been asking me from a long time, like, come back and do the MC and do this, that, and the other. And I've been reluctant, you understand, because I've been putting my head down, doing music, making tracks, you understand? Loving it. But people have been onto my case. And then I went to the UK Garage Fest, and that's why I big them up, you know, regardless. Because I went to that event there, and I see certain things that I never liked at all, you know. A lot of lazy MCs, a lot of lazy DJs. Man are working with their hands in their pockets and them kind of thing. I don't know what. No, seriously, I don't even want to go get mad again. You understand? Because if you, that day when you saw me perform at the UKG Fest, I was talking some stuff like, I'm a passionate dude, you understand? And I was just saying, wow, what's going on? This is like the biggest garage stage. And man are coming there with their hands in their pockets and man are sitting down and MCing, all some kind of lazy boy work, you know. And I'm saying to myself, wow, I don't respect that. And I was talking the things, and the response I got from the crowd when I was talking from my heart, saying to them, this is Champions League, and man are coming in and playing like this is Division 1 and like, I don't know what kind of teams, you understand? And I'm saying to them, wow, this ain't on. People have paid like £50, £30 tickets, £60 on the door, or whatever crazy money they're paying to get in there, and you're paying that and you're getting in there and you're getting entertained by a certain man who's just sitting down, and you understand? That's ridiculous, you understand? So from I see that, I was like, nah, you know what, man needs to come back and just out of respect for the scene and the respect I've got for the garage music and the garage scene, come back and bring some vibes in the thing, because that's what man was always about, vibes and entertainment and making people have a good time, you understand? So I can't sit back and watch man just do them kind of slack work there, you understand? Like, I would up there literally calling out man and enjoying man out and saying, right, what's this, you understand? Too many of these men are getting lazy now, and you know what it is? I'm that guy, and I will say to man, like behind on the camera to man's face or behind man's back, it doesn't make a difference. I say it to man, you understand? I say it any which way. If you're not on it, leave it alone. Don't, you understand? Just like I left it alone. Now I'm coming back, you understand? But if you're not on it, if you're not gonna put in the full work and give the crowd what they deserve, you understand? Leave it alone. Stay at home with your missus or your boyfriend. You understand?
So this is official now. MC Bushkin is back on the circuit as an MC, and is the Heartless Crew back together?
The Heartless Crew's not back together. You understand? Until man say it's back, it's not back, you understand? But it at least feel it's comforting in a way people will know, say, wow, man stepping back in. So, you know, there's a much more of a glimmer of light, you understand? Man, if I come back and paint the vibes, you understand? And bill it back. I'm going to be doing some PAs and MCing and it's hyping it. All I'm saying to these man out there now in the scene, the garage scene, pull your socks up, boys. Because I'm coming out there and man ain't not playing with you, you understand? Man are coming out there to entertain. Yeah, pull up your socks. I'm talking to the scene. Pull up your socks, you understand? Let's get some innovation back. Let's bring some creativity back to the scene. Forget the reason why I left in the first place, all these DJs playing all the same tunes all the time. It's ridiculous. Like when man come in to the scene, and in a way, you know what? I blame Fonti, you know? Yeah. I blame Fonti, but not in a bad way, in a very good way. Like what Fonti done, man used to bust it up left, right, and center. Every time Fonti's playing, he had the place up. And what man thought, man looking at Fonti and thinking, wow, I want to be the Fonti. I want to bang up the raves and play the best set all the time, play the big tunes. But it doesn't work like that. You need man to warm up the dance. If the dance isn't warmed up properly, it doesn't run smooth. So you need that. You need the man to warm up. When we came to garage scene, there was bare different styles of garage. Some man played like that, some played like that. You understand? Fonti played this way. We need that again. It needs to be mixed up so people can enjoy a whole rave. Not every DJ trying to be the main DJ. Every DJ wants to play the 2 to 3 a.m. set. You need a warm up. It needs to be built properly. You understand? So forget these man trying to be everyone trying to be a Fonti. You understand? Create your own style. Create your own lane. You get me? MCs come with something. Forget all the ollie ollies. It's all good. You understand? No disrespect to it. You understand? It runs. Everyone busts it a couple times. You understand? Throughout the thing, but don't make that be your backbone to your thing. Come with some lyrics, innovate it again, come with some fresh things, you understand? Forget all that old dead weight thing, you understand? Otherwise, man have to kick man to the curb.
just before we end it, I just want to congratulate you on the Businessman of the Year. Seriously? Seriously? And talk to us about the business side of Bushkin.
Yeah, man. I mean, from a youth, I've always been an like entrepreneurial spirit, you understand? So, I mean, it's just part of me. As much as I love music, I love business, and that's why I'm in the music business. Yeah, so two of my latest ventures to look out for is Bossy Cigars, you understand? Check us out on the web, www.bossecigars.com. You understand? I should have had some hair, I ain't got no manners. But yeah, we do cigars. Is it one? Oh, bad. Oh, Butterfingers. You understand? Check it out, Bossy Cigars, you understand? This is a pineapple flavor, I believe, you understand? It's new stuff. Check this out. Check us out online. Support the movement. You understand? We're doing flavored cigars. You understand? Pineapple. We've got watermelon. Every kind of flavor you could want. You understand? Apple, peach. You understand?
Big Chris gave me the melon one, and it's still in the car. It's beautiful. I don't smoke, but it's enjoyable.
Trust me. Yes, and then we've got for the smokers as well. We've got nicotine cigars as well. At the moment, we've just come with some new cases because the people had cigars and we're having to put them in the car. So we've just come with some new silver cases as well. They're on the web. Check them out. You understand? Support the movement. You understand? Why we're doing it is because people who've been raving long enough to know you used to be able to smoke in the clubs, burn your weed and do this, that and the other. Obviously, that's all out the window now. But for some people, you understand, they still like to have, when they're having a drink, they want to hold something and kind of smoke. So you got your Bossy cigar, you understand? We're putting them into clubs at the moment, so start looking out for us in the clubs. And it's just that whole thing, they forget going outside to smoke and being freezing cold, you understand? Smoke your Bossy and you're nice, you understand? Also look out for Cience clothing. Again, check it out on the web, you understand? We're coming with a brand, we're going to be having a brand new spanking range coming very soon. I'm not going to say too much about it, but just keep your eyes on the movement, you understand? Follow me on Instagram. I'm always posting up pictures in the new bits and bobs. And yeah, man.
You got to hook me up some clothes as well.
Of course, man. Of course. Big shouts out to Ounce for my hats as well. I've got to big them up. Let me put them on the camera real quick right now. Look at that red. You know red's my colour. With a patent peak. And we got the all black with the Ounce underneath. Bad. Support the movement. It's what it's all about right now, you know. Music's one thing, business is the next thing, and that's why we love the music business. My gosh.
That's right. We're going to end it nice and sweet right here for the second chapter of In the Barbers. Hashtag that. The legendary, the AKA, the godfather of UK Garage, Bushkin. And right now, we're going to leave you in capable hands of our finest and #1 hairdresser right here in North London, in the barber's chair, Drew. Bush, thank you very much, brother. Cheers.